Yo, what is going on YouTube? So in this video is going to be, I'm going to try to make it short and sweet, right? Three things I want to talk about. One, I want to talk about what am I doing to make currency still? What are my future plans of doing currency? And three, I kind of want to touch upon, I really just want to go over one big misconception that I made in my last video, the delve kind of rant, whatever video. First things first though, how am I making currency? I'm doing the exact same thing, as I said in the previous video. T1 strand essence farming. That's literally it. This time though, I'll go into it in a sec. I got some favor slots unlocked. I got 6 of them in total, so I've been doing some bossing, which is cool. That's part of what I want to address about my last video, but I'm just doing T1 strands right now. So I'm doing map sustain. I got 25 strand maps, and I got some in my tab. I got 9. So my plan is to bulk sell now and just keep farming essences. Now, that's literally it. Going into the second topic, what am I going to do to improve my currency making is simply probably just kind of take some points or take one big pointer away from Grimro's video that I saw a couple days ago. So basically he just introduces expedition. That's literally it. You just farm for logbooks and you farm for basically Tujin and Danning exotic currency. That's literally it. Any exotic currency really, but those two specifically. So I'm going to do that for sure. I'm definitely going to incorporate that. I think I'm going to tone down. What I need to do is I need to do more Atlas progression so I can acquire the points, because I don't really want to get rid of strong boxes. I kind of want to just keep them, but I might dial it down because right now I don't even give a shit about Atlas progression. I'm going to be honest. I'm in a weird area right now. I feel like I don't even need Atlas progression outside of crafting options and doing some uniques just for special bench crafts and shit. But other than that, I'm literally funding everything I need from T1 strands, right? It's crazy. I'm just generating currency, buffing my character to eventually, hopefully, get all my map favor slots unlocked. And I'm not even going to be halfway done with the Atlas. It's kind of stupid, to be honest. Anyway, whatever. To each their own. I don't really care about Atlas progression in this league. I usually do. I usually try to knock it out within like the first couple of days. But this time I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Nerf drops, fuck it. I don't care. It's not exciting doing a lot of league mechanics just because I know there's no point really juicing them too much. You can. There's ways around it, but you got to be like giga juice, and you just got to be doing certain mechanics that play around the patch notes. There's a lot of things that people don't understand, like Legion, right? I believe Legion, Ritual, Heist, Delve, Essences, they didn't get hit with the nerfs. Alva and Beyond got hit with the nerfs because they spawn so many rares, right? Legion doesn't spawn with 200 rares, right? Heist doesn't have, Legion doesn't have 200 bosses, right? Expedition doesn't have 200 bosses. None of these mechanics have a bunch of bosses. Alva and Beyond is scaled with quantity and item rarity. So once they dialed down and got rid of like all the bosses that spawned, now, but there's nothing significant, right? There's no deterministic loot that drops from Beyond or Alva. Delve is, Expedition is, Heist is, you get the gist, right? A lot of people still seem to miss that. But anyway, that's why those two are kind of screwed. I don't know about Simulacrums, though. I have no idea. I know Delirium sucks, so I don't know. Maybe Simulacrum specifically is screwed, too. It's not deterministic. Anyway, yeah, so bulk selling, throwing in Expedition, log books, and exotic currency. Cool. Last point. I might get into bossing. But I'm going to tie bossing into this part of the video now. I severely underestimated my DPS in the last video. Severely. Now, it's still valid. I haven't tried to progress in Delve one bit. because I don't really give a shit about Delve right now. At least not at this time in the league, but like just where my mentality is and just like my exhaustion. I don't feel like dealing with it and the struggles and reworking my tree and blah 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 blah. When what I'm doing right now is tried and true and it is working flawlessly. It's not the best, but it ain't the worst, right? So, yeah, I severely underestimated my DPS really poorly. I'm still rippy. I'm still dying a lot. Well, ish. Delve is a whole mess of its own. But I did a T16, right? So this is kind of what changed it all for me. After the video, I got duplicate T16 waste pool maps. I said screw it. I out'd them. I chiseled them. I out'd them. And I just ran them. I died like 2-3 times. I'm like, okay, whatever. Rippy. Kind of scary. But I notice I'm steamrolling these rooms. Because, you know, waste pool, it's nothing but like a bunch of tubes that connect to like small rooms. If you ever had a hamster growing up and you set up like the cage and it's got like all the tubes going up and down and around and all that shit, and it connects to like big square rooms that like the hamster can do shit in, that's basically all waste pool is. But because it's so narrow, I was like getting, you know, one-shotted every now and then. But I was clearing everything. If I didn't kill it within like 5 seconds or somewhere around there, or 3 seconds, and I just was cautious about my positioning, I wouldn't die. I would not die. And I'm clearing everything. I'm steamrolling it. I get to the boss, boom, dead, under 10 seconds or some shit like that. Boom, roll the next map. Same shit. I even started popping essences, which from what I've heard from, now to be fair, I didn't get the worst mods on the essences on the essence monsters, but I do know a lot of people who are like, even in yellows, they're not even touching essences because they can be so juicy. The RNG can be so bad. I said screw it. I still popped them. I cleared them. Cool, right? I'm rocking and rolling, baby. Like, I'm not stopping. And then I said, hey, let me start unlocking. I got my first map favor slot, and I was like, cool. Let me experiment with bossing. I do Conquerors. I do Drox and Banning, whatever. I can't think right now. I'm like off of terrible sleep. Easy. Vertania, she's a bitch, and Alhazman, he's annoying. He's squishy, but he's annoying. Then I did the 2 Guardians, the Shaper Guardian, Outer Guardian, didn't have a problem. And then we get to the Eater Worlds. I died twice just because you have to, like, you know, when he does the little phasing thing, you have to pop the bubbles on the ground. I died twice to that. And then the Searing Ekarch, he was a bitch. I wasted all 6 portals. At this point, I was at like 190 chaos or like 100 or like 220 chaos. Each invitation was 85 chaos. So then I buy the first invitation. I almost beat him. I'm on his last phase. Rip. 2 portals. Then I buy the invitation again. I say, screw it. I'm just going balls to the wall. I'm going to have like 40 C left if I fail this too. So I'm going to just farm. But I got map sustain. I got maps. I'm getting to the map sustain, but I already have maps. So I know I'm going to be able to flip what I got. And I'm just going to be able to bounce back. No problem. It's going to be annoying, but I can. I beat him in 2 portals. Or I beat him and I lost 2 portals. And then I dropped the crystallized amulet, the omniscience, whatever amulet, right? Boom. So that was 13 divines. Super cool, right? That's pretty much it. In the future, I just want to get the Skin of the Loyal. Preferably, ideally, I want 3 red, 1 green, 2 blue. There's none up on the market right now. I've been kind of checking like every 15 minutes. I could go 4 red and 2 blue, but they're just dumb expensive. And I'd have to look into the build to see what I would get rid of Impale with. I could, like, I get rid of Impale, and I just throw on my Awakened Minion damage support, my level 5, which gives me +1 level of supported minion skill gems. So altogether, with +2 to level socketed minion gems and +1 to level of socketed gems, on top of the minion damage, Awakened gem, That's going to be level 27. My carrying golems are going to be level 27. So I'm kind of waiting for that before I even dive into bossing for currency. But it was a cool drop. I was surprised I even got it. I got it at like 11:20 at night. I linked it to the guild. Guild popped off. Sweet. Went to bed, took a shower, snoozed, work in the morning, right? Fun shit. But anyway, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm doing for money. That's how I plan using Expedition. That's how I plan on improving my money, buy some upgrades, do potential bossing, and yeah, I think I'm going to be set. And just for a little bonus content, I think I mentioned it, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video, but I eventually want to fund a Poison Archer build. RIP Skelly Mages, I'm not doing Warriors. I think Poison Archers are going to be sick. I don't think Archers got nerfed in any way. I know the Mages specifically got nerfed. Archers, I think, are still the same, and with the Poison buff, ×2 damage, I think will be solid. But anyway, guys, that's everything I got to say for this video. I have no closer. I'll see you in the next one. Later.